guys, like this is a great collection.
It's Talia here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are going to do kind of like a new releases for winter and Christmas from some of the favorite brands that we love. So we have some new clear jelly stamper plates, which I'm so excited about. They come out with the best launches this time of year. We're going to talk about their Christmas plates as well as some of their snowflake plates, which launched last month. We have a new collection today from Fuzion. It is from their Fortify line and it is their gel polish collection. We have some reflective glitters to talk about, which is fun. And then KoKo Claire has come out with some really cool new gel polish collections too. So we're going to talk about those as well. So let's dive into it. Let's get started.
So all of these items that I'm going to share with you are available at DK Beauty. You can use my discount code Talia and it'll save you 10% off at DK Beauty as well. Oh, and clear jelly stamper for the month of December. There's a separate code and it saves you 20% off on clear jelly stamper at DK Beauty. So let's go through the brand new release from Fuzion today. I will timestamp this too. So if there is something that you're wanting to view, you can just jump to that specific one. So for clear jelly stamper, they actually came out with watercolor palettes. They came out with like a shimmery pearl type of one, and then they also came out with a primary color one. If you have or tried the Flora Nail Shop watercolor palette, this one reminds me a lot of like the solid colors. And then the metallics from Clear Jelly Stamper, like great, absolutely great. I really like working with these. And I do have a watercolor workshop online. It's all about like working with watercolors, the basics of working with watercolors, and then in combination with nail art, how to seal it properly, how to fix your mistakes, how to blend. There's a ton of tips and tricks in that workshop. And I just added a bonus one to the workshop on these palettes. So we do this design in the workshop, which ties into a new stamping plate that Clear Jelly Stamper just came out with. It's part of their coloring book plates, and it's number CJS 332. And it has some really fun images that you can watercolor with. So we go through that in my online workshop, and it's always open for registration. And if I do any more workshops, if you get in on the pre-order, you get them at a really good deal. Okay, so if you're curious how to work with watercolor and nail art, definitely recommend checking that out. We're gonna go through some Clear Jelly Stamper plates that they released for winter and Christmas. You guys know I sometimes clean my plates and sometimes I don't. So they came out with 3 new snowflake plates this year. Excellent. I love when they release their snowflake plates. So first up we have this one. This one is 326. I've been using all of these Clear Jelly Stamper plates for a while now. I really like working with the snowflakes from Clear Jelly Stamper kind of just on their own, but you can layer them. Something unique about this plate is that they have the snowflake here, and then there's like small little snow things around that you can do in a different color, layer however you want. So I really like this plate, and I also really like this or this for just tiny snow embellishments for your nails. Number 327. I like these snowflakes kind of more down here, and then I do really like these giant ones over here. However, like generally they're not going to fit on people's nails unless you do like super long nails. That said though, these little swirls and stuff in here would make beautiful accents kind of in the corner of your nail designs. So that is a really nice one. If you just want like a well-rounded snowflake plate for this year's launch, I think this one, CJS number 328, is your best option. I really like this kind of cluster of snowflakes down here. I also have been using these kind of bigger ones a little bit more too, and these ones on the bottom. Oh, this one, I love this one here. And then you can do a layered look with these bases for your snow here. These actually would work really good if you're doing different snow scenes. In my watercolor workshop, we create a snow scene, and these would work really well for that. Okay, bear with me. I'm going to put the rest of these new releases in order. First up, we have Let's Collab number 99. This one is a baking plate, which I really like. Same thing, you'd just be surprised how often I need cooking images in the nail designs that I do, but I love a good theme. So I tend to do some really cool designs like this, and I would use this plate for sure. I love the little gingerbread man with the little cut out there, the gingerbread lady there, the Christmas lights. You can never have too many options for different Christmas lights, and like the little hot cocoa mug. I think that's just such a cute plate. Okay, LE08. This is an angel plate. And I love this image here. I just think it is so beautiful. It would look so stunning just as like a silhouette on a nail design, but there's also some really good angel wings. These clouds up here, those would be really versatile, and some decent snowflakes there as well. C77, this is kind of like a vintage Christmas look to it. I love this Christmas tree down here, and I like when they come out with present images or ornament images where we can stamp different patterns in them. I think that's fun. This is another Let's Collab plate, number 100. These plaids are really nice up here. That would be a really great plaid. And I do really like these images. However, they are big. Like some of these would be kind of big for the average nail, like for smaller nails. Same thing with this snowman here, though with the snowman you could easily just use the head there. The little gnome at the top, adorable, but he's quite large. So Christmas 79, an ornament plate. I was so excited to see this. It's just, I feel like you can just not have too many ornament images. You have your little strings over here and then a whole variety of different smaller images that you can make look like an ornament, which I love. I think that's so cool. C80. So besides the images on this plate, I love this color palette. Like how pretty would that be for a nail design? Just taking inspiration from this color palette. Again, we have some really cool images that would work excellent for ornaments. More of like a modern type of vibe for these images. C81. We have some cute little Christmas images here. Some really fun rainbows, Christmas trees. This one's cool. This is like a vintage type of plate. I really like this. C82. Vintage Santa's down here, the little bear up there, the little reindeer here. I love his little swirly ornament horns, antlers, not horns, Talia. And then we have two plaid plates that released this year. We have C83, which is this one. Nice thing about these little cards is they do give you tutorials on the different steps on the back. Oh, what's the pro tip? Play with what color sheer polish you use first to see what combination works best. Oh yeah, sheer polishes would work fantastic for this plate. And then there is another plaid plate. We have C84, and you have some different images, and then again some step-by-steps on the back. These plaids are quite large, though. They would, in my opinion, work a little bit better for larger nail beds. C85, some really pretty poinsettia images and florals. This is a really good like Christmas greenery plate. I love that Claire Jelly Stamper is doing this lately. So C86, this is all different types of Christmas trees. I love this. I talked about this I can't remember where I talked about it, but they came out with like an all cloud plate, an all sun plate, an all palm trees plate. And I love that they're doing that because then it's just like one plate for all these like different really cool images. And now we're seeing it with Christmas trees. So I'm really happy to see this plate in the lineup this year. This one is C87. It's like a Christmas countdown type of plate. And I would use these numbers like all year round. These ones, I haven't even really looked at these ones yet. This is their New Year's plate for this year. I would use this cityscape on a whole bunch of different designs as well. I love the clock that they did this year. That's so pretty. Could watercolor that cityscape in as well. This would be a really good plate for watercoloring. I love the earth or the moon image there. This is a good New Year's plate. They came out with this one. I apologize, I do not remember the name. CJS 329. And it's got a lot of like bigger line images. And this would be really good for creating more of those like modern abstract type of looks. And then the last kind of wintry plate that we have is CJS 330. And this one is a cute little critters one. I love the little ice little landings there. I like this image right here too. We've got some mountainscapes and then the cute little critters. So Claire Jelly Stamper, every single year, I love to see what they come out with for their Christmas and winter releases. And this year was a really fun release for all these different plates too. This is something new from Claire Jelly Stamper too. They have a new plate book. This one has little rings here. And their pockets, I want to say that you can put all of their different size plates in here. Yeah, because of the little fold down, you could easily put either of the different plates in here and they would fit really nice and stay nice and secure. I'm actually going to use this for my snowflake plates because I just want to keep all my snowflake plates in one little location ready to go and I can just grab it. So I'm going to move my snowflake plates to that one, I think. New release from Fuzion today. This is their Fortify gel polish line. 6 gel polishes and they have a flash glitter to them, which you can see like right on the lid when you're kind of looking at them. This is the 6 colors and we are going to go through and swatch them as well. So the Fortify gel polish line, I actually haven't tried too many of their gel polishes, but I do love the Construct formula. It is fantastic if you were looking for like a builder in a bottle gel polish. It works great and it's usually what's underneath my nails whenever I have a gel polish on. Now the gel polish, I have tried I think 3 of their different colors, but I have not tried their like flash glitters like this. So right from the lid here, I can see that there are some really fun flakes in the gel polish as well. Now sometimes I find with flash glitters they can get a little bit thick when you're applying them, so I'm curious to see what these Fuzion ones do. So let's get straight to swatching them. First one up in the collection we have 54. Look at that fun glitter. So we're gonna need 2 coats for this for sure, but it is a nice dark green. It's got kind of like a glass look to it, a very fine reflective glitter, and then tiny little flakes in this one. Okay, let's cure it. Let's do the second coat as well. While that cures, we'll move on to the next one. This is number, I should go in order. Oh my goodness, Talia, it's like, I don't remember how to do all this. Okay, 54, 55, 56, 53. Okay, let's go in order. So that green one was the third one. Go to this one. This is number 51, and it just on the lid looks like it is a brown, which I feel like browns are just so underrated. It does have a little bit of that see-through look to it, and then little fine flakes in it as well. You're gonna need 2 coats for this too. Go back to that green one. I'm sorry that this is out of order, guys. Oh, this green is gonna be probably one of my favorites. It's so pretty. I would use this all year round. Definitely try and work as thin as you can because those reflective glitters do make it look a little bit thicker, I find. But you might just have to like work it through a little bit more. So pretty. Back to number 51. Okay, while that cures, let's move on to number 52. This one is just a little bit more red than number 51. Ooh, this has like a silver glitter to it as well. While that one cures, number 53, this is like a gold, a champagne-y gold. Ooh, this one's so pretty. Kind of has like a pink hue to it, like a champagne pink type of color. This one is stunning. What a unique color for this time of year. And we did the 54, so we're gonna do 55. This one is more red. Oh, I just love that we're seeing like traditional Christmas type of colors in collections now. I just love it. It's something I've been wanting to see for a while from brands, so I'm really happy to see that. Love this one too. This is great. And this is just 1 coat. This one went on fantastic in 1 coat. Let's do the second coat on 53. Dang, you guys, like this is a great collection. Ooh, that's so pretty. 56, this is like more of a silver type of shade. Ooh, pretty, pretty. So pretty, but also so sparkly. If you just have the reflective glitters in the gel polishes, when the light's not flashing on it, they can look a little muddy. But if you've got some of these flakes in them, like they did with this collection, then it doesn't matter how the light hits it. It always looks super sparkly, so that's great. Okay, this red one, I did not do 2 coats and it looks fantastic. We are gonna do a second coat of it though. Oh, so pretty. Did we do a second coat of this one? I don't know if we did. I can't remember. I'm gonna be editing this back and I'll be like, oh yeah, you did. Now you have 3 coats on it. But at first, I don't think I did. I love this one. Silver champagne, and then you've got the flecks of flakes on them too. Okay, I'm gonna top coat all these and then we will chat about them. This collection is so pretty. I really like this red and this green and this like silvery type of color. You can see that they just have the funnest flash glitters to them, but also like the little tiny flakes. And then this red one, so pretty. I also really like this one too. It's got like a pink champagne-y tinge to it. It's pretty unique. So this is a really fun collection, especially for this time of year. I have a collaboration with Sarah coming up soon. I'm so excited for it. And I'm definitely going to be using some of these in that. So stay tuned to see how we can use them with some different nail art as well. Next thing I wanted to share with you from Fuzion is they had new top coats release recently. It is top coats that have kind of like a chrome almost added to them, like some sort of chromey pigment to them, which is so cool. I actually have one of these on my nails right now. I have a KoKo Claire. Nope, I'm lying. I have a Fuzion Fortify as my base. I'll have to just double check the name and ignore my janky cuticles. Just ignore them. It was not a good polish day. But I did put on this one, the Enchanted top coat. So it's got kind of like a pinky look to it, and I really like how it worked on top of these on top of that soft pink. I love the Fuzion FX top coats. They come out with some of the coolest different kinds of top coats. I have featured their glitters, I believe, on the channel before, but this is the first time we're seeing ones that aren't glitter. Can I say that? No, it's not, because they had a milky top coat collection release as well. The rest are all shimmers and glitters. So this one is the first time we're seeing like these pigmenty type of ones. My little swatches on the bottles here, you can kind of see what the colors look like over top of white, but we will swatch over top of black in this video. So this one is Deep in the Forest, and this one has like a greenish gold iridescent hue to it. This one is Magical Wishes, and this one has like an indigo type of shade to it. This is Ice Princess, and this has like a blue chromey look. Enchanted, this one has that pinky look to it. Frosted Wings, this is again kind of like an indigo look. Ignore that little dot. I actually have no idea what it was, and I was trying to get it out and I couldn't, and I just did not feel like swatching another ring. So this one has like a purpley indigo type of look to it. And then this one's called Whimsy, and Whimsy is a gold iridescent. The nice thing about these is that if you don't want to work with like those chrome type of pigments, they're a little bit messy, you struggle to encapsulate them, anything like that, this would be a good alternative because it's already almost done for you. I feel like these don't go as shiny in the sense of like that chromey shiny look as using an actual chrome, but it's still a beautiful finish. And I think you can really get creative with the type of backgrounds you put them over top of. Generally, I like to pair these over top of a background that kind of matches it. Like this one that's green, I would pair it with a green. This one that's got a little bit more purple, I'd pair it with a purple. But play around with it. Like definitely do not be afraid to play around with them and see what looks best over it. So this is Deep in the Forest. This is that greeny one. And we'll show it over black here. Ooh, see, like now we can see those colors kind of popping a little bit more. How cool is that? Ooh, so neat. So I'm really excited about this because like I said, just did them on those little swatches. So I've been playing around with them on black. So this is fun to do with you guys. Okay, so this is Deep in the Forest, and then it's over the black and over the white there. Just gives us a completely different look. How cool is that? Let's do Magical Wishes. Has like a pinky purpley look to it. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I really like the formula of the Fuzion top coats too. I find them really easy to apply. Oh my gosh, so cool. Look at that. What a stunning purple color. Okay, let's do Ice Princess. So this one has like that blue finish. Ooh, I love it. Okay, and then the Ice Princess over a black finish. This one is Enchanted. This is the one that has that pink look. Ooh. How pretty is that pink finish? Frosted Wings. This has more blue, I guess, than the purple. Yeah, this is definitely more of like an indigo. Oh, I'm so excited to see the Whimsy color. That's the gold one. Like, that's probably the one I would use the most, but we'll see. And this is Frosted Wings. It's a little bit more of that indigo. I'll line them all up at the end too, so you guys can see. And then Whimsy is that iridescent gold one. Ooh, like makes the black base look golden. Just so fun. What a fun idea for top coats. I love unique top coats. The new Fuzion Effects top coats all lined up here on the black. How cool does that look? I think these are just super, super versatile. Could you imagine if they made these in matte top coats though? I think they would look so cool. I love layering matte top coats with my stamping designs. So I absolutely love when they release the matte ones. So these would be so cool in matte, I think. But just a fun idea, especially this time of year, to just add, especially for an accent nail or anything, to add these top coats to your lineup. I love the Whimsy one over white. Ice Princess, I just think would be so fantastic for this time of year. Deep in the Forest, it's actually like, you would be surprised how much I use like a green top coat. And then they have one that they launched in the fall time. I believe it's called Harvest. And it's got a matte green like flecks of glitter to it. I use this one all the time in combination with floral nails actually. So green I would use quite a bit, but this is just such a fun collection. Let's do these Apres colors that I had picked up. I picked up 3 different gel polish colors. These ones just kind of grabbed my attention for this time of year's nail art. And I have quite a few of these Apres gel polishes. I really, really like them. I have not used the shimmery sparkly ones though. The ones that I have are all the creamy soft finishes. So I'm really looking forward to kind of swatching these. I have just like opened them up in the container, but I haven't actually put them down on a nail. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Just so, so sparkly. So this first one is called Sweet 16. One thing about the Apres gel polishes is the brush. The brush is so nice. The brush has really, really fine bristles right at the very tip. And that works really well for getting close to your cuticles or not getting it so globby if you're working on press-ons. And then it's got like a tapered kind of edge too. Like it works so, so good. And I think a lot of the reason why I like these gel polishes and how they apply comes down to the brush in addition to the formula. This one here is called Fireworks Galaxy. This one just jumped out to me right away because it has like that maroon look to it, which is popular this time of year, but also it had sparkles with it. And there is a color from, I was just going to say, there's a color from KoKo Claire that this one kind of reminded me of. And it's my go-to for fall time. I wear this on my nails every single fall. Any customers, well, not this one, but the KoKo Claire one. Any customers that I have sent like press-ons to with this color, they always write me and tell me how much they love this type of shade, where it's got that beautiful like pinky maroon look to it, but then there's small flakes or small flecks of like a pink glitter in it. Beautiful. Oh, I absolutely love this shade. Okay, this is the one from KoKo Claire that I was kind of referring to. Very, very, very similar, except the KoKo Claire one has a little bit more gold flecks to it. But I love these type of shades for mostly like fall nails, but I do love them for winter too. Okay, and then I did grab one more from Apres, this beautiful gold, golden anniversary. This is what this one looks like. Just another really nice fine glitter. Just, you know what, like this time of year you can just not have too many of these. And and it is a little bit of a yellowy gold, but like a light yellow gold, like not champagne. I would put 2 coats of these glitters on for sure, but like you could get away with 1. Like look at that. It's pretty concentrated on its own. I was excited to see some glitter gel polishes from Apres because I really, really like the colors, and so I was curious how they would do glitters too, and they did. They did it very nicely. All right, so some other new products. We have from KoKo Claire a new winter collection, a pretty unique winter collection. It is all milky gel polish colors, but they have like little flecks of gold to them. Let me put these in order. So the only one that's like kind of a little bit different is this one, which is, I can't believe we're on to the 500s with KoKo Claire now, 527. And this one has like a gray base. It has whitish silver matte glitters and then fine silver and gold glitters. And then it's got like flakes of white in there too. It is just really, really cool. But this is the only one that has silver glitters in it. The rest of them from this collection have more coppery or gold colors. So 528, this one is called Graceful. This is personally one of my favorite ones from this whole collection. It's got a pink milky base, and then it's got fine gold glitters, but almost like coppery rose gold flakes to it. It's so pretty. Just such a nice background for nail art. This is 529. This one is called Elegant. And Elegant, again, is like a pinky, but a little bit more light pink than the last one. And then it's got gold and like that coppery type of color of flakes. These ones are actually very similar. Just the flakes in Elegant are a little bit bigger. This is 530 Exquisite. This is beautiful too. This is a green milky base. I love this one. And then it has, again, those like gold and coppery type of colors of flakes and fine glitters. This is 531 Irresistible. And this is a blue base with those same kind of flecks and glitters. These are a builder consistencies, which is why they're appearing a little bit thicker, is because they are. So you can work with these in like kind of like a floating method, or you could just do them like build them up in layers, which is how I prefer to work with them on the press-ons. But I love working with these milky type of bases for the backgrounds of nail art. This one is probably the one that I would recommend getting the most. Glamorous, number 532. And this is your white, creamy, milky base and with those flecks of glitters to it. So I love, love, love these type of colors for backgrounds of stamping, especially if you're going to do any sort of watercolor with it. 533. This is the yellowy one. And I used this one for a really pretty set of sweater nails. It turned out really beautiful. So it's a nice kind of cozy color for this time of year. So I always look forward to seeing the collections that KoKo Claire releases, but especially their seasonal collections, because they always do something unique when they launch their seasonal collections. And I absolutely love that. So that's a collection to check out too. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you have tried any of these new releases, comment below, let me know what you think. I'm especially curious with Fuzion new releases as well as the KoKo Claire ones. Like, what do you guys think of those kind of more unique finishes of gel polishes versus say like the creamies and stuff that I feel like we usually see around this time of year? Some great clear jelly stamper releases. It was a good release year, I feel like. So definitely let me know what you guys think. Make sure you're following me on all my social media, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.